Hey guys, it's Sol here. Today, I'm finally going to answer the question that you guys have all been waiting for. Like, you guys have literally not stopped asking this question. Sol, what do you think about the Aurelion Sol rework? This rework sucks. Why did they have to change him? He was one of the most skill-expressive champions from doing things like this. To this. Actually, I think I'm strong enough to win against this guy, right? I think I just sit here. Huh. Oh, I won. Not to mention that all of the work I have done trying to master every single crevice, micro, macro in the 2,000 games that I have played him is now completely wiped from the game, and now I have to start over, which is exactly why my match history looks like this.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Now, that's probably the answer a lot of you guys were looking for, and quite frankly, maybe a little bit of that rant is true, but that's not the whole story. Don't get me wrong, I've been having a blast playing this champ over the past couple of weeks. I put around 60 plus games now on him, playing from like gold to master elo. The way in which you approach fights is both interesting yet frustrating. I went from figuring out how to outplay my opponent from movement and spacing to, well, this. Oh! This is not the Aurelion Sol that we once knew. Instead, he has shifted to a hyper carry mage where positioning is still very important. His landing is probably the most frustrating thing as an ASOL TP before the rework, as he's now usually just conceding prio on most matchups and not interacting with anyone until about 15 to 20 minutes when he starts to come online. But when he does come online, you start to find yourself having fun. Every time I lock in Aurelion Sol, I feel like I have to sit in a 15-minute cutscene until I come online, unless some random skirmish happens early where I get kills. But hey, that's a scaling champ for you. With that being said, Aurelion Sol is arguably in a better spot power-wise than before the rework, not to mention his pick rate has skyrocketed, giving Riot the opportunity to sell more skins, and people just play the champ more, which is an obvious positive business-wise. On the flip side, I went from getting my champion every game to never being able to pick this character. Wait, this guy banned Anivia. I think people are jumping to conclusions in terms of how OP the rework is. He's currently sitting at a 48% win rate, D2+, which is honestly pretty bad, but he has like a 52% win rate in silver. This is probably just due to ASOL being a pretty easy champion to learn compared to like other newer champs. And in lower elo, people just do not know how to punish his weak early game and stop him from scaling. But hopefully his pick rate / ban rate dies down in a couple weeks once the hype is gone. So in conclusion, of course, I miss my old dragon, as I'm sure a lot of you miss him as well. But let's be honest, pre-reworked Aurelion Sol mains, we are just a very, very, very small percent of the league population. In our opinion, quite frankly, does not matter. I still do think the Aurelion Sol rework is fun and a strong champ, but I really don't think he is as fun as the old Aurelion Sol was to me. I'm sure a lot of people might disagree with this, which is perfectly fine. I'm still going to try and make this champion work and become the best I can with him, and who knows, maybe in a couple hundred games I'll find myself enjoying him as much as I did our old Space Dragon. I just wanted to make this video to be transparent with my audience on how I'm feeling about my champion. I'm still gonna make videos on Aurelion and give it my best to have fun with him, but who knows, maybe when it comes down to it, I might have to rebrand myself under a different champ. If this ever does happen, I hope you guys support me in the content I make, as this is still my dream to be a content creator, but me having fun playing the game is still very important to me. Again, these are just my thoughts 60 plus games in, and everything can be subject to change, so thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments below.